think I'm live. Can you guys hear me all right? Looks like I got one viewer. Sweet. I screwed up the last live video. I was trying to do the remote deal where you could stream off of your phone and then talk into the camera here, or computer, I should say. Evidently, I'm not smart enough yet to figure that out. So just let me know if the sound quality isn't so good. So we'll let some people jump on here. Looks like we're up to 7s of viewers now, and then we'll start doing a little bit of Q&A, and then got a few names here to do the giveaway. Any new info on your truck in this video? Sure, Alan. What would you like to know? Hopefully the sound and video quality is all right. I'm down here in the garage, and the Wi-Fi is a little iffy, so I am hotspotting my phone here to make it all happen. The short story on my truck is I just haven't had any time to get the engine out of it, so kind of at a standstill until I get the engine out to see if the cam is still any good in it, hoping that it is. And then that'll kind of dictate how quickly I can move forward with putting the new engine together. No, I didn't really have anything planned to tell you guys, just little Q&A action here, and then do all of these names of all the people that entered the giveaway and do a little raffle for all that. Watched your entire 48RE rebuild series, man. Nice work. I'm going to try and build my trans myself. Thank you, OKC Garage. You can do it. Charles Berry, how's it going, sir? When you think you will have, I'm assuming it says there's a little heart in the way, have the motor ready to go back in. Just depends on the cam. Depends if the cam is good or not. I still need to order a timing case, so I'm going to try to get that ordered sometime around first of the year, and then hopefully by then see if the cam is any good. Really just been waiting on the HVAC guy to show up to finish my heat and air. I've got the truck in the upstairs garage up there, and I really want to move it down here to work on it, but I've been leaving this space open so the guy can do his thing. So kind of been waiting on that, kind of waiting on me. So hopefully soon we'll be able to move forward with that. Samuel Perez Martinez, I like that. Hey, would a truck work if make it a manual valve body without doing anything to the valve body? Like, as far as, are you saying like if you just put an aftermarket shifter in it? Yeah, you can shift it like that, but it's still technically not a manual valve body. It's just a full functioning valve body that you'd be shifting it yourself. What's up, Aaron? Did you ever find out what caused your engine to blow up? Stupidity and ignorance on my part. Not 100% sure yet. When I get it out, that'll really tell the telltale signs of it, but I'm going to guess that 6,700 RPMs had something to do with it. If you do the math on what the weight of the pistons are at that RPM, that's a lot of rotating mass in there. There was definitely an oiling issue going on. I kind of think that I overspun the engine a few times, which stretched the rod bolts, and I think that that's what caused the oiling issue, but I won't know 100% sure until I get it out. But when I do get it out, I'll definitely be making a video to show you guys. Let me know when you want to start questions for when more people get here. You can roll on with the questions, sir. I'm just going to try to wait a few minutes to, make sure as many people as want to jump in for the little raffle deal. We are up to 17 of viewers now. Opinion on XDP/Manton Conical Springs, and where does the next factor for the rev limiter come into play? Honestly, I'm not familiar with those springs. I'm assuming that they're a single valve spring, like what I was running before. So I'll talk a little bit about my valve springs and maybe it'll correlate. Mine were Scheid valve springs, which I'm pretty sure they're made by Trend. Dan told me to keep them under 90 pounds of boost and under 5,500 RPM, and that they'd still be able to control the valve. I was pretty much right up against the ceiling of it from the beginning. My 88 would always make 80 to 85 pounds of boost, and then when I went to the 98, it would make around 90 pounds of boost. So I was right up against, really what the limits of those valve springs were good for. So I'm going to a double valve spring moving forward, just so I don't have any problems with that. So I would imagine that those Mantons are probably in the same range, probably 80, 90 pounds of boost, 5,500 RPMs. Anything above that, you probably want to step up to a dual spring. The thing to remember with dual springs is that they are a little harder on the camshaft. And if you don't have all 7 cam bushings in the block, there is a risk with the double valve springs. If they're, set up with a bunch of spring pressure, like if the install height's way wrong on them, you can actually eat the block up. So just something to kind of be aware of. Early common rail, if that matters. On VP44 stuff, or not VP44, on common rail stuff. Man, I don't know on common rail stuff. I'm not a 24 valve guy, really. So I would probably call Manton and talk to them about that. Fix it, Randy. Happy to see you are painting trans cases. They always look great. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate it. Is it possible to do a trans brake without a full manual valve body? Yes, I have built a couple that way, but there is a catch. The catch is that the only way for the trans brake to activate, the low reverse band has to be applied. That is what's actually locking the transmission between reverse and drive. The directs are applied, forwards are applied, and the low reverse band's applied. And then to release, to go forward, the directs release. So you have to have the transmission in manual low to have the low band applied. So yes, you can drop it and drive and go trans brake transmission, but if you actually want to use the trans brake, you actually have to put it down in first gear. So therefore you'd want some sort of aftermarket shifter. And then it's like at that point, it's pretty much like, why not just go full manual valve body type of deal. So, all right, so there's a few people in here now. So I'll go over this list of names with you guys. Looks like I got 13 names here, and we'll put them in this little bowl here. And I like to do a reverse raffle. So basically the last name that comes out of the hat is the winner. And then usually the first name I pull out wins something too. So on this deal, I'm going to give you guys a swag pack. And then I want to do something a little bit more than that. So whoever wins, send me an email, because one, I'm going to need your shirt size and stuff to send you some apparel. But also tell me a little bit about what you're working on to see if I have something that I can give you that you can actually use. Thought about giving out TV adjuster and shifter cable bracket, but not everybody needs those things. So I don't want to give somebody something that they can't even do anything with. So send me a little info to whoever wins this deal about what it is you're working on, and I'll see if I got something good for you. So first, I'm going to start off by reading all the names, and then once we're done with the raffle, I'll come back to these comments. So feel free to drop a comment in the meantime, and we'll get back to it. First name out, Aaron Godwin. Aaron brought it to my attention that he actually went back after my teaser video and changed his guess. And technically, after changing his guess, he was the closest person to what the actual engine was. He guessed 6.7 block and 5.9 bore. So to be fair, Aaron, I'm going to send you some Logan Built gear. So you are going to be our first winner today. I got your info, but if you want to, shoot me a message. So the people that are entered into this, that commented and took a guess at what the new engine combo is going to be, is Jim _ Motorsports, Mr. Levi S, B Block 02, which I'm pretty sure that's Bruce Block. Bruce, if you're in here or if you watch this later, let me know if that is you or if I'm stupid and thinking of somebody else. Mohammed Abada, Denver Bergie. I'm not good with this one. What do you guys think that is? Bergie? Alan Steyer, 205. I'm hoping I'm saying your last name right, Alan. If I could fold this over. Ransom Ol 9765. This Ford Diesel 8219. I feel like I'm painfully slow at this. I apologize. Slane 59. Oh, this is my homie right here. DSD Boys 6881. Thanks for buying some apparel just to help support getting the Fossil back on, well, I'd say back on the road, but back on the track. Appreciate it. Dean Clark, 8174. And then last but not least, Travis Jellison, 2742. So that's going to be 12 of you guys with taking Aaron out of the deal. So that made a guess on here. So we'll take these and go through them a little bit. I think next time I need to get like some ping pong balls and put numbers on them. That way it's a little bit more, you can shake them deals up a little bit. All right. Uh-oh, we lost one. Oh, my Lord, I'm losing two. Need a bigger bowl. Okay. I'll put this over here so I can't look at it. The first loser, unfortunately, is... Oh, my man, DSD Boys. First loser, man. Next one out, Jim _ Motorsports. I'll grab two there. Denver Berg. I'd like to know how to say that. Travis Jellison. Slane 59. BC Block, which I'm pretty sure is Bruce Block. I'll grab two of them there. Alan Steyer, 205. Mohammed Abada. Ransom Ol We're getting down to the bottom here. I feel like one day when I get like 100 or something names, we're probably gonna have to come up with something different because this would take 3 hours to do. I keep grabbing two. Mr. Levi P or Levis P. I'm sure it's not Levis P. All right, so this is the second to last one. So this is really the real first loser here. Dean Clark, 8174. So the winner of a swag pack is this Ford Diesel 8219. So if you're watching this or you go back and watch it later, shoot me an email to info@getloganbuilt.com. Let me know what size shirt you wear, what size sweatshirt you like, and what you're working on. And I'll see if I got anything cool to send you. So like always, guys, I appreciate you all playing along. I appreciate you guys helping me keep growing the channel. It helps everybody out when we grow the channel because I like to put out the informational type videos for you guys. And as we grow the channel, the more people get helped with the information. So I feel like it's a good community service for all of us when we can help keep growing the channel. So thank you guys for that. And every 1,000 subscribers we hit, we're going to keep playing a game. As we get closer to the 10,000 subscriber mark, I'll keep changing things up along the way. And then when we get to 10,000 one day, I will do a really good giveaway for you guys. All right, so let's go back and read through some comments that came in while I was doing that. Backroad Automotive and Farm. Do you have any good connections on transmission cooler hot flush machines? No, the actual hot flush brand is probably the best one that I'm aware of, but those things are pretty pricey. They're about $5 or $6 grand last time I looked into one. The only thing I can suggest is that if you have a local radiator shop, a lot of times those guys will have one. You could take a cooler there to get it flush, but if you're looking for something for your shop, no really good connections on saving you any money there. Alan, I 100% was the first one that guessed 6.7 block with 5.9 bore on the last video. Already won a hat, at least giveaway, so I don't want to win anything this time. I'll have to go back and check on that. Get back with you on that. Mr. Levi P. Is that who that is? Oh, what a dummy. Hi, Levi. I didn't even realize that was you. Alan again, gonna see more Challenger videos this summer. Yes, most definitely. We did some more stuff with the car at the end of the year, but I felt like I was getting kind of repetitive with the videos on the car. We didn't really do any good with it. We didn't win anything or really go very many rounds with it at the last Mopar race we were at. So just nothing really worth putting out there. It would just feel like the same old stuff again. And those videos never really do any good anyway. So I don't think that there's a lot of people that really care about that car, but I know some of you do. I've actually had people reach out to me and ask me about it. So definitely be doing some more videos on it. We want to change some stuff up on the car, like little stuff. It really needs more front end travel. I'd really like to do something to get some more extension in the front so we didn't have to rely on the wheelie so much. That's the problem with a NA car, is not that they don't make horsepower, because that engine does make good power for what it is, but it's not like you have more power that you can continue to apply. So we kind of leave on all of it, and you have to leave on all of it to set the chassis and get the front end up. But then you're out of power. There's nothing really to keep applying. So if the wheels aren't up in the air and the crank isn't leveraged up over the pinion, then you'll never keep the tire dead hooked. So the radials are awesome for consistency and bracket racing, but you have to be on at least a decent track with them. If you take it to our local track, It's got a really good starting line, and the first 150 foot is actually a really nice surface. But after that, it might as well be a motocross track. It's got so many transitions and ups and downs that it really just upsets the radial. So we can get down that track, and it does pretty good there. But the problem is as the night goes on, when the track starts to get cold, bracket tracks don't really have any rubber out there either. So it's trying to go through all the transitions with no rubber in a cold track. And it makes it want to try to spin the tire a little bit on the transitions. And frankly, it's kind of dangerous. So we don't want to crash that car. He's had that thing since the 80s. It just kind of depends. Ideally, what we'd like to do is we'd like to have another set of wheels and tires and do a stiff sidewall Mickey slick for any time that we know we're going to be taking the car to a bad track, and then keep the radials for if he's trying to go win like big money bracket races and stuff where he's going to be racing on a decent surface where he needs it to be deadly consistent. Does Caltrax work with towing? Have you seen any 60-inch data? Oh, like a Dana 60 before and after Caltrax? No idea on the towing department. Not really my thing. I don't really know anybody that's tried to tow with Caltrax. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Part of me thinks it'd be fine. Part of me thinks the axle is going to be kind of like constantly loaded, so it probably would ride pretty rough. Probably actually would be a good question for Calvert. But there's definitely 60 foot to be had with no Caltrax versus Caltrax. When that axle is wrapped up, it is unhappy. The tire is unhappy. You need to keep the axle from wrapping, keep the leaf spring from wrapping. So there's definitely huge benefits in Caltrax stuff. I'm really looking forward to getting Newman's truck out because it is still leaf spring front and rear. And so I think that'll be some really good videos for you guys on the suspension on that thing because it'll really correlate to a lot of your guys' trucks that are still leaf spring in the rear, not 4-link yet. Kenny Angolia, can I get one of those lithium battery and charger set up? Yep. Yes, sir. They're on the website. I have a couple left and actually about to get some more coming for next year. Let's see here. Levi, you're dumb. NB 5600 versus G56 for drag racing, and why? Neither. Assume both are built units. No cheating, picking full manual valve body. Stick is too much fun to drive around. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea. My only experience with anything manual was an NB 5600 in a service truck, second gen, and an NB 4500 in a friend of mine's truck back when we were kids. And he had a 650 horsepower 12 valve, and he had the NV 4500 out of that thing about 5 times, and it was a built unit. So I've always just stayed clear of anything manual. So unfortunately, I'm not really the guy to answer any of that for you. You ever clamps on leaf springs? No, not personally. I've seen that. I've seen where guys do that. I kind of feel like the clamps on a leaf spring are just a Band-Aid. Like on Newman's truck, we went with a Caltrax or a Calvert Racing mono leaf. So it's just one leaf. No, I don't really have enough information on those to like give you an opinion one way or another on the leaf springs. Some chicken heads I know in here. Aluminum case for weight savings over 5,600. There's no benefit to a manual. Yeah, I would have to agree. I mean, if you just like rowing gears, and you like having fun with that, then, man, I just don't know. I'm not educated enough on the subject. If I'm going to put something manual in anything racing, it's going to be a Liberty 5 or 6 speed. Well, any more questions? It looks like I've ran off most of the people watching. So don't forget, if you won this Ford diesel, I don't think you're in here. I haven't seen you comment, but if you come back and find the live video, shoot me an email with your shipping information, what size shirt you want, and tell me a little bit about your build, and I'll get you something coming. And then Aaron, I've already got your information, so I will get you something coming next week. So I hope you guys all enjoy your Christmas. I got a video that'll be posting tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet, probably in the evening. A little transmission video for you guys that are interested in that stuff. Some new stuff we got going on next year. And other than that, that'll be my last video until after Christmas. So I really hope you guys have a great Christmas. Thanks, guys, for sticking around and watching me ramble for 26 minutes now. And as I always say, we will catch you on the next one. Oh, there's one more question here. It said no prep racing. It caught my attention. So let me answer it. Do you do much no prep racing? If so, how do you do? What would you change? I do not do any no prep racing. Not that I don't want to. I just don't have anything that really is fast enough to fit any of the classes. My truck is built very specifically for the ODSS Pro Street. I really like the no prep stuff, but I don't have anything that fits any of those rules. So no good information for you on that one, other than I really like no prep. So, all right, guys. Merry Chrysler. That's my favorite. Okay, well, that's it for this one, guys, and we will catch you next time. I know I was doing those monthly streams, and it seemed like they were kind of lame, to be honest with you. But if you guys like the question and answer type stuff more often, and you want me to get on like a specific date and time to where everybody can jump on here and ask questions and such, I'm definitely not opposed to doing them. I just felt like I was wearing people out with them. So this will go up as soon as I end the stream here. So put it in a comment if you want me to keep doing these, or if you just want me to shut up. And Merry Christmas, Merry Chrysler. We'll see you guys later.